Hey guys, Dakotasm here.
Snagged in my zipper.
Today we are going to be back in TaleSpire. We are on the new Chimera build. There were some complications with the transfer, as Kyle and I talked about it on Wednesday. There was a little bit more than that as we progressed through. We noticed that a lot of the boards that we originally using, such as Broken Wheel, the capital city that we are currently at, and some other ones are gone.
Yeah, so we realized that these maps were pretty much wiped out, and we submitted a bug report, and they've been working with us, and it's actually really surprising that they're working so fast on it, given
Especially
that
Easter and...
Yeah, it's Easter weekend. But they did message me back recently and said that the bug has been fixed, hopefully. And then that next update that they give out, which should be fairly soon, we'll be able to roll those maps
With our
back.
luck, it'll be right after stream.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're not lost forever, but for this session, they are not going to be used.
And then bear with us because we are all getting used to the new key mappings.
Yeah.
So it might be a little choppier than it normally is. But yeah, no, they're working hard to get this build in a playable state for early access. And yeah, as Kyle said, I'm really surprised that they even got back to us.
Yeah, but they're doing real good.
But other than what we talked about on Wednesday, I don't think there's anything really new besides the fact that they're working on bugs. A couple things that they did fix was some of the props should now actually be a knocked over stool,
Oh yeah.
a flipped over table. Oh, they have a sideways table now.
Oh, nice.
So they have fixed some of the props that were just not how they were portrayed. So
yeah, they're doing a lot of those fixes and just getting us all the props that we should have available. And then yeah, just rolling out as many bug fixes as they can as soon as possible.
Oh, they also added, I don't know if you noticed this, Kyle. Remember how you couldn't rotate props using the rotate button? You had to use the alt.
Oh, yeah.
They made it so there's a 90-degree.
Yeah, so now it's you can rotate it like it used to be, or
It's not exactly how it used to be, because if you use the alt to set it at a weird angle, it'll rotate 90 degrees from that angle.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
That's actually really cool.
yeah. So they're doing a lot of things just to make it a lot easier to use and everything like that. And I'm not sure why they have this in the unsorted rather than in the containers box. The owl chest.
Yeah.
But or the traps and treasures. I feel like that could be in there. But
Yeah, they have some cleaning up to do, but
and one thing I forgot to actually check. Okay. I was wondering if the doors were tiles or if they were...
yeah, I was looking into that because I was gonna put a door in a weird spot, but they are still considered tiles, and I think that's for the best.
Yeah.
So
you make sure that they line up with the buildings. But yeah, I don't think there's any other updates. I think everything is just being worked on and being all the bugs are being worked on, and hopefully soon everything is going to be as stable as it was before this. I'm happy with the changes that they're doing. I just wish that they were where they want them to be.
Yeah. Then with that, are we good to get into last time?
Yeah. So, we will be doing something slightly different just because the boards are missing.
Yes.
I'm going to be sharing Kyle's screen, and he's gonna go through, and we're gonna play kind of like old school D&D. So we're not gonna have an actual board for the chasm or the board for the Capitol ruins. He's gonna show us pictures and stuff, and we're gonna decide
I'll
what
show
we're
a
gonna do from
picture just to have a general idea of what it looks like, and then I'll do a little bit more explaining as we go along.
Just let me know when you're gonna put that up, and then I'll share that screen.
Okay.
But
All
I
right,
think
then.
you're good then.
With that, last time on D&D, Bo Daniel and Akani, after some lengthy travel, reach a chasm. Bo Daniel claps his hands and says that he knows exactly what to do. Then Akani's vision suddenly goes black. With the rest of the party now just beating a mist creature at the Capitol ruins, they start to investigate the immediate area as Akani is thrust out of a vortex that forms at the back of Crom's head. After some talks, they continue on with the investigation of the ruins. They stealth around the outside and scout out some of the first floor through an opening. Inside, they see some small drone creatures, a cloaked figure, and a bunch of books. Crom then climbs to the second floor, where he sees an altar, cages, glass tanks, 2 of which are broken, 3 metal coffins with glass panels, 1 being open, and a hooded figure. The hooded figure then opens the remaining coffins, and they see 2 robots emerge that look similar to Helpening, a robot previously obtained for Broken Wheel from a goblin camp. Crom then climbs to the top of the building and drops down a rope for the rest. And then the rest climb up the rope to meet him. At the top, they find a broken room with beds and a staircase going down to the second floor. After setting up, Crom gets the attention of the people below and moves back up. Then they go into a long battle where positioning helped quite a bit, as they could just hit creatures as they climbed the stairs. They fought the Helpening-esque creature. The hooded figure that face is revealed to be just a bright light. The other hooded figure whose face is revealed to be just a mirror, and a bunch of small drones that explode upon impact. After this battle, they examine the building and find many weapons, armor, books, and random items. They then secure 2 of the outer towers and choose one to set up camp in for the night. And as they settle down for the night is where we're beginning for this session. So I will switch over to just showing a picture, and we'll go from there. So, all of you except for Bo Daniel are at the Capitol and have set up in this shorter tower.
One other thing, I just want to wish everybody happy Easter and Easter weekend.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You know, because I know some people actually, celebrate that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, happy Easter. Thanks for
Wait.
joining us.
Why is your email logged into my computer?
I used your computer.
I want a divorce.
We're not married.
What? We're about to be not fucking married.
I was talking to Dakota.
I was talking to you.
Whoa. You
Fine.
better sign out of your fucking email, dude. Damn.
God damn.
So yeah. Anyway, you guys hole up in one of the shorter towers. On the first floor, you found some containers full.
Kitty,
with
why are you
rancid
checking
meat.
your email?
Yeah, Kitty.
I'm pulling up D&D Beyond, and I opened the internet, and it was
She's
like,
like, let
hey,
me just
guess
use
what?
some.
Kyle Trainer's email.
Okay, it's Gmail. Yours is still logged in. You just click the little icon and swap to yours.
And hey, avoid last names because maybe Kyle doesn't want his name just like blasted on the internet.
You're gonna get stalkers
true.
now.
I apologize.
It really won't.
Yeah.
Nobody
we only
knows how to
stalk
spell that
Levi.
shit.
There's like 2 ways that you could spell it.
There's really not.
Oh, I don't know if I did my level up shit.
Did we level up?
Katie.
You
Yeah,
guys
you
are.
said we're level 17.
Yeah, you guys are level 17 now.
God damn it.
Now I was already level 17.
Dakota, were you cheating?
Yes.
Dakota.
I mean, no, because I talk to Kyle about it every single week. And no, I was already level 17.
Oh, okay, you must have already done it. Oh shit, I'm still level 16.
She's. Oh my god. Guys.
I'm sorry.
He's
I
rising
got
again
after you.
today. And, like,
I was like, Katie, and then I am a bad guy. It's
Me
yikes.
too.
Great. Hey, so this
Hey,
stream
will
is
you
a
help me?
disaster.
Welcome to our stream. It usually is.
Yeah, this is a train wreck, and Kyle's the conductor.
What's up?
Push this along. It'll be
So-
okay.
I'm just
Speaking of
feeding
pushing
coals.
Let us move on. So you guys find yourself in one of the shorter towers
Choo choo.
surrounding the main building. At the bottom floor of this tower, you found boxes full of rancid meat, and you found one chest that had pristine meat, which Slicks has taken the pristine meat out of.
Nice.
You set up a campfire
Kyle,
and bedrolls. Yes.
Kitty.
Okay. You
She's
guys,
like Kyle from the other side of the room.
Oh, hold on.
you set up bedrolls and a campfire.
Oh my god.
My God, you guys! You set up bedrolls and a campfire at the top of this short tower, and start bedding down for the night.
Yay, I need a long rest real bad. I start finding a comfy spot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you find a comfy spot.
We're in maybe near the fire if somebody's preparing one. I bet.
Yes.
Chrome would do that.
Yeah, there's Chrome has set up a campfire just kind of like in the center, and then set up the beds kind of just circling it. There's not a whole bunch of room, but you guys each have like your own section of this upper floor.
Okay. For some reason, I never take a bedroll, but I do have a comfy pillow.
Oh, so you can use that.
Yeah, it's my, it's like Tempur-Pedic, but we can't like throw that brand around, so you know.
Yeah, we can't throw that brand around that we just threw around.
Don't talk about it, Kyle.
Yeah, stop. It's just memory foam. Don't worry about it.
Memory foam.
It's ephemery mom.
It's
Memory foam.
it's a memory foam. It keeps track of one spell slot.
Oh, oh, wow. Really?
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be right.
Updating my inventory now. Just kidding. Okay.
If a
But I
wizard
haven't
uses
given
this
five-
pillow, they can have one extra prepared spell slot.
Whoa. That would be a good ass.
Or not spell slot, but one extra prepared spell.
Yeah. Do you like sleep on it at night? We gotta
There,
go
there's
find
there's
one.
a homebrew item for you, Kyle.
Yeah.
The memory foam pillow.
Good ideas.
Get your homebrew items here.
Real fake homebrew items.
Get them while they're hot, yeah. But I curl up.
Get
in
them
a
while
tight-
they're fresh off the presses.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys all bed down, and as the afternoon turns to night, the feeling of what's around you turns into a cold, somewhat uncomfortable night, which is
Not
alleviated by
surprising.
the fire. Not surprisingly.
Enough of that joke. Oh my gosh. Just mad with you, Crow.
As you guys bed down, before any of you really get the chance to go to bed, you hear this low rumble of just boof, boof, boof. And at first it seems like just like a ringing that's inside of your ears, but takes a second and you guys look over past these lower 5 towers that are shown in the picture, and far past that you see these large creature-esque things walking around, and I'll show a picture on the stream of these bipedal creatures that stand far above any trees.
Oh. I haven't looked at the Discord, but I can already tell. I give a shrug.
And they don't seem coming towards you at all. But there are 3 of them walking across the forest, not interested in you whatsoever. And after a couple minutes, they've already walked past as their steps take up probably more than the whole ruin itself.
We're used to giant lumbering fellows around here.
Crom.
We just don't. Oh, no! I meant our Sasquatch friend. Yeah.
I think I'm the only actual player. Like, Crom doesn't know what it is, but I think I'm the only player that knows what that is.
You know what the
Apex is?
Sasquatch is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Crom
Yeah,
doesn't, though.
Crom doesn't, but one of your previous characters did. So, all right. So yeah, you guys are bedding down. You see this phenomenon, and then
Phenomena. Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't
What do you-
realize how much we needed TaleSpire in the visual image. This is why we never got anywhere in D&D before.
Oh yeah, TaleSpire helps out a lot.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing? You just all bedding down?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're not
Uh,
actually doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Wow. Our neighbor's dog is dying right now. Sorry if you hear the screeching.
I didn't even know that I had guidance.
You do?
And fucking resistance.
Oh, that's really good.
And command. I've never looked at my spell list.
Yeah.
I only ever use Searing Smite and Shield of Faith. I guess I've used Inflict Wounds and Identify, but
Yeah. You use Identify mostly.
yeah.
So yeah, you guys bed down. Oh no! Sorry, I don't have TaleSpire to roll dice right now.
Unzips.
Alright. You you
Oh.
bed down.
Roll my beyond.
And
Oh,
Gross.
other than the walking creatures that are very visible for a lot of time as they stand above everything else, they're walking somewhat towards the southeast, and then after a bit they seem to slink down and are now below the tree line.
Right below the tree line.
Can I watch?
Nice.
Other than that, you hear strange sounds dissimilar to how you normally hear the sounds of a forest during the night. There's a lot more strained growling and creatures that you can't even recognize the sound of. But your watch does go by without any issue.
So is there any giants, fiends, or constructs that I'm hearing? 'Cause if so, I would know. Snooping that in there whenever I can.
Not anywhere close.
Nope.
And I'll say this. I don't know exactly how that works, but if it picks up dead creatures, it would be picking up the two helping-esque robots, but those are both dead, so I don't think they count as creatures anymore.
Yeah.
Unless they have the undead trait, I guess. But
Yeah, so no, you would not be picking up anything.
Well, heck. I rest easy knowing none of my favorite enemies are nearby.
yeah. Would Crom be registered as a giant?
I think the spell is actually looking for like the giant race rather than the giant size.
Otherwise, I'm like, squints at Crom.
Yeah, Crom gets a level up and just like,
It might be my next level that when I use
Yeah.
Giant Smite, I'm huge instead of giant.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Sorry, I can't play with you for 5 levels.
Yeah.
But yeah, and similar, as each of you take your watch, there doesn't seem to be any creatures that are approaching the tower, but you do hear sounds of creatures completely surrounding you, as not directly surrounding, but just everywhere in the forest. It seems very lively with creatures that you can't really even pick out the sound of, like what that could be. Even you, Vap, who spends all their time around animals, you can't even think of
Discern.
what could be making these sounds.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Do I get my long rest though?
yes, so each of you do get a long rest,
Yay.
and you wake up
Slots.
to the morning, an early sunrise.
I never use my spells until I need them, and then I'm like, what? No spells?
Yeah, and you get pretty few spells being a ranger.
That's the truth.
So just to remind you all, since we don't have the board in front of us, you have been to the tower that you teleported in from. You've been to the main building. You've been to this tower, which seemed to be storing food and water out the top. And then you've been to the tower across from that, which held the blanket and the eyeglass that you guys picked up last time. There's one more tower that you guys haven't gone through at the top of this ruin, and then there's the 5 towers down below that you haven't looked through yet.
What's our time frame?
You
Okay.
guys have been here a full day, and I think it's been 4 or 5 days, give or take a day.
How many more days till the end of the world?
7.
You guys have
4. 12.
It's gonna. I was gonna be so impressed. I thought you actually knew. and then just started
you guys have
saying
about
random
5 weeks, so it's not an
5
immediate.
weeks.
Yeah, it's not an
Okay.
immediate threat, but it is much closer than when you guys started.
So I'm going to tell Vap and Moore to go to the other tower we haven't searched.
Okay, the tower up top.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, come on, let's go. And I give him a
And-
wave, and I start walking off that way.
All right, so you guys set off around the main building. It's the tower that's directly diagonal across the building. So you guys set off that way. What are the rest of you guys doing? While they're doing that.
We're gonna go, or I'm gonna try to have everybody go down to the 5 towers that are below us and investigate those.
Okay. So Slicks and Akani, are you guys following him?
Yeah. I'll just follow along.
Yeah.
Dope. So yeah, Vap and Moore. Vap, you come up to a tower, and it's about the same size, maybe a little bit taller than the one that you guys stayed in. As you look at the front door, you pull on it slightly, and it seems to just completely fall off the hinges. Just over time, it's been destroyed. But you take a look inside. Inside, you find what looks to be a table that you would recognize these as an herbalism kit. And then next to that, you see a cauldron of like greenish liquid that seems to be filling it to the top.
Interesting.
Put
Hey.
stuff in it.
Put stuff in it.
Yeah.
I grab a rock. One
Okay.
that's like, if I could find one like as big as my little kobold hands.
Easy enough.
And then
You
I
search around for a little bit and pick up a rock.
put it halfway in cauldron.
Okay. You put it halfway in the cauldron, and the liquid seems to ripple on the top. Not similar to the water that you guys had found before that had like a thick layer of like moss grossness over it.
Yeah.
This seems to just be liquid.
Oh. Okay. I pull a rock out.
Okay. It's half covered in liquid.
Oh.
Not the only thing.
Half covered in liquid.
It's me. I'm taking a bath. Just kidding. I wish. I get down and I smell it.
Okay. Ooh, what would that be? Do you remember what type of roll it is to use your herbalism kit? I believe it's dexterity, but I could be wrong.
It's dexterity,
Should be wisdom.
right?
It might be. It's been a bit. Let's say wisdom.
It looks like it's
that
just
would
a
be-
flat roll, unless you have proficiency with it. Then you add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. I would say you can either roll medicine or nature.
Okay, I rolled a 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna use nature because it's a +6, so 21.
Nice. You do know that this is some sort of potion. You don't know what type of potion this is, but you know it is some sort of potion. And it's yeah, I guess you know it's a type of potion. There's quite a bit in this cauldron.
Oh. I turn to Death. I point and I say, potion! And I start dumping out my water skin, which has the viscous water in it.
You see
Okay.
Grim Reaper is standing there. He's like, yes.
Or more dead cobbler.
Yeah, more Death Cobbler, the reddish goblin.
More death shoes.
More death shoes. Wait, what?
Cobbler.
Cobbler.
He's a cobbler. They're shoemakers.
Oh, what an obscure term.
You said that last week.
You literally said the exact same thing last game.
Oh, I do not remember receiving that information.
I wasn't
Nobody-
even here, and I assumed it was said.
Nobody calls them a cobbler. Okay.
So yeah, you dump out the potion that gave you temporary I think it was wisdom saves.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I
Was there
fuck
something
this
about
one.
a blackberry cobbler?
Yum.
Blackberry
Look at that,
shoes?
Levi.
Oh shit.
Levi's doing his own thing over there.
What? I just heard cobbler. I thought I heard blackberries. I'm like, ooh, blackberry cobblers.
Nope, we're talking about the shoemakers.
Which are also cobblers, so.
I wonder if you can make shoes for blackberries. Be a blackberry cobbler.
It's real wet.
So, as you're dumping that out, Moore goes up the stairs and checks out the top floor. And the top floor looks to be like it used to have more, but over time the top has collapsed and it's just stairs leading up to nothing.
Okay. Well, nifty. Is there anything else in this room?
Make an investigation check.
I don't know why you were ewing about rolling dice on D&D Beyond. It makes a very satisfying noise.
I don't have that open either.
Oh.
Because I don't have
It pops up and
character.
tells me what you roll.
Oh, does it?
I guess I can
rolled
pull
a
up
19.
more.
Yeah, I did. 19.
Oh.
It's my investigation. It's
Yeah.
unnatural 20.
It wouldn't be a natural 20, but
I said unnatural.
oh, my bad. I didn't hear the un part.
Wow, Kyle.
Bad DM.
Yeah.
You look around the room a little bit, and you see an herbalism kit. You see the cauldron, and on the table, it looks to have once held some herbalism components. But as you get a closer look, you see what looks to be little tiny feet of like some creature running back and forth. It seems to have been picked dry.
Oh.
It's not the only thing.
What?
Over time, it seems like animals have come in here and gotten all of the materials.
Oh. I'm gonna scour for something though.
Okay.
All this ruckus. I'm gonna look for some vials.
Okay. I'd say with that, you would be able to find 2 vials that are usable, and then you find some that are just completely shattered.
Okay. I scoop up some more potion then.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, taking that with me. And yeah. Then I start calling for more.
Okay. And he comes back downstairs. Nah. Nothing.
I'm like, all done. And I give him a potion.
Okay.
I say, don't drink this yet.
He nods at you and puts it in his pouch.
Yay! Okay, now we have some potions. Yeah. I thumbs up. And then start going back towards the way we found Chrome.
All right. So the rest of you, you leave the initial tower and start going down, and then on my screen you can kind of tell there are some steps leading down to these other 5 towers at the edge of the rocks. And as you're stepping down, the stairs seem the same make as the rest of everything, so this is obviously made while the capital was in use. It wasn't like someone came here and made anything. Everything seems to be made at the same time.
Okay.
You guys walk down, and you see these 5 towers. The one you initially walk past seems to be pretty much destroyed because you can see the entire interior of it from the outside. And then the others seem to be as broken, but maybe not completely cut in half like this one.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
So I received some notes that were left behind about 5 structures with like orbs or something on top of them.
Yes. So as you pull those notes out, it's more of a like research book.
Okay.
So as you flip through the pages, you do find an illustration that seems to be illustrating these towers as if they were full, complete towers. So you assume that
At one
this
point, these
drawing-
were.
yeah, these were actual towers and not just ruins. So yeah, you would assume that these are the towers that they spoke of in the book.
Can I find a reason for these towers within the book? Like, what was the purpose of them?
Do you want to take time to read through it, or do you want to just try to go through and like quickly scan over the illustrations and such?
I mean, if I'll take the time.
Okay. So you sit down and start deciphering some of the main concepts or what you think would be important. Slicks and Akani, do you want to be doing anything while he's doing this?
And I don't know if this matters, but Crom has that monocle.
Does he have the monocle?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can just use that and read it. That's dope. I forgot that he had that.
Yeah, he was the one who went through the tower.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you sit down and you put the monocle on that lets you read written languages.
You just see him put it
And-
over his little helmet.
Yeah, just kind of like holds it there over the eye slit. It's still gonna take a little bit of just investigating.
Yeah, I'm still reading a book.
Yeah, so with that, just make a investigation check.
My passive's 22.
Okay.
I also rolled a 24.
Awesome. So while he's doing that, Akani and Slicks, do you want to be doing anything?
Nope, I'm just gonna sit crisscross applesauce and wait for him to finish and tell me what he finds out.
Dope.
Nope, I'm just keep an eye out so we don't get like all sneak attacked and stuff.
Okay, make a perception check.
My passive's 22.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, 23.
You're not currently using your passive because you're actively investigating.
Well, I also had a
Okay.
passive investigation.
Okay. You look around and nothing in the immediate area seems to be a threat to you guys as of right now. Crom, as you're flipping through this book and trying to skim it as fast as you can, but still retaining information, you see that these towers were used as a pretty much a gigantic magic circle, using physical components to create a larger and what's the word I'm looking for? Larger and, because it's larger, more powerful magic. So you're reading through this, and it talks of using these orbs and pumping in magical energy from the spells of the users into each of these orbs. And once all of them have been powered, they power the entire circle. And once the entire circle has been powered, it combines ethereal elements to coalesce into a creature. So taking like matter or elements from the ethereal plane, which is like the mirror plane of the material plane, and taking those and coalescing it into a creature in the material plane. And then you flip the page and immediately sort of piece it together that this creature that is portrayed in this image is a shadowed silhouette of a person.
Okay, so they use these to create the shadow being.
It seems so.
Okay.
Now I'm confused.
I attack the shadow.
No.
It's a book!
just slips through the book.
Ah, slice! I was reading that!
Just really can't tell the difference between picture and reality.
I mean,
Are you the type of person that punches your monitor when something scary happens?
I've only done that once.
You've done it, though.
Yes, I have.
So yeah, you would piece together that this is like ground zero of creating this creature.
Okay. Okay, then I'm just going to look to the party and just say that we need to get back to Lure.
Well, okay, but what if this shadow thing can kill the one thing?
This is the one thing.
Same thing?
Vap, at this point, you would be showing up.
Oh. I say, look at what I have. And I hold up a green vial.
Yum.
I say, potion.
Push.
This is potion. We're good friends now. Let's get back so I can identify it.
Yeah, so are you guys sticking around to do anything else, or do you want to start heading back?
Just start heading back.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Is the shadow thing the same thing that's gonna end the world?
Yes.
I attack
Yeah.
the shadow.
Okay. I'm no longer confused then.
Did I successfully hit the shadow?
Do you want to try to hit the book?
No, I'm just joking.
You see,
So, yeah.
you see Levi's character just take off towards the circle rocks. I go to hit the shadow. Okay, it's gonna take you 7 days to get there, but
Okay. So
Yeah.
start heading back.
yes, we head back to the teleporter.
Okay. So you guys all go back to the teleporter in the original tower that you came through. All of you get onto the circle, and Slicks, you get onto the circle, and then everyone disappears, and Crumb, you're like, okay. And then you step on and also disappear, as you guys now have two
Well,
doorstones.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Alright.
Katie also has one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it seems like they are used without you doing anything. It's just whoever has it activates it as soon as they step on it. So you do have to like go one at a time if you're all carrying one.
Okay.
And you guys arrive back in the rock room, which I believe we still have.
I try to go half in and half out and just see what happens.
Well, you're now sliced in
Die.
half. Roll character.
It teleports you.
Oh, okay.
You gonna pull us over there, Kyle?
Yes. But at the same time, I'll take this moment to go over to our other party member.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Oh, hey. So I'll just pull up another picture. So, Bo Daniel.
I'll be right back.
Alright. You've been traveling, and just so the stream knows, I did mess up a little bit when I was telling Kyle the times of how long it would take to travel. So at this point, it has been 2 days of travel once you've left the tower. But you have now reached this chasm, and as you get to the chasm, you feel like you have a terrific idea of what to do. And as you start putting together your plan, you feel that familiar sense of like a wild magic surge. And as you look over at your newfound friend Akani, silver shimmering starts appearing around him, and you see like a face of horror as the shivering passes over him and he's gone.
I stare at my human hands and I go, crap! Again?
Crap!
Really, I could have died, and that's all the reaction.
So yeah, other than that, you are at the chasm.
I cast fly and fly across.
Okay. So you cast flying yourself, and very easily reach the other side of this chasm. And
Are there orcs there?
Why, Dakota?
I'll wait.
No, there are.
So
no
this is
orcs
not an
there.
orc chasm.
No, this is not an orc chasm.
All right. I've been waiting for that for a while. So I thought I'd be the one to ask. Okay.
So you fly to the other side, and you being a native to this area, you do know that past this chasm is extremely dangerous. And now that the rest of the party has seen it as well, just in your head, you know that creatures similar to the ones walking around at the Capitol do exist.
Do
in
they,
this
though?
area and are fairly prevalent.
I'm thinking it's a figment of my imagination.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll just continue along the way that was planned.
Okay. So you are traveling through the forest, and at this point, I think you reached the chasm at midday, or maybe just slightly after. So you have another half day of travel through this plains area. And for that, I will move to the world map. Forward. So, as you pass the chasm, the expansive forest is.
I'm eating hummus.
Well, in that case,
Ugh.
You're only coming?
I can't hear you guys at all.
Can I hear you over my hummus?
so Kyle, how are you traveling?
Like what direction? Or
Usually he's moving in a certain direction with a destination in goal.
Oh, okay. Are you casting any spells to help your travels? And similar to last time as you were going through the desert, are you using any skills to aid your journey?
No, I figure from this point it's pretty straight on.
Okay.
Except for it's super dangerous.
Yeah, and just so you know, at this point, it will take quite a bit of time to reach the capital if
That's
you're
fine.
just moving on foot.
Well, I'm also a horse,
Mm-hmm.
so like, I assume it's at least slightly faster than human foot travel.
Yeah. Your tribe has never been up far to the northeast, but based on the maps that you've been shown, you're assuming it's going to take at least another 5 to 6 days.
I will push myself physically through the day. And
Okay.
at night, find crevices to hide in.
Not the only one.
underneath large trees.
Okay. So, as you're moving through the forest, you are moving at a fast pace. You're moving through, pretty much throwing stealth away, and the forest seems to be getting not more dense but more lively, as each individual tree seems to be much larger than the trees that you've seen in the forest near Broken Wheel. They seem each individually just stronger trees, taller, and eventually turn into, if you guys have been to like the redwoods, where the trees themselves are just massive, just a massive forest.
Are they?
Yeah, they're pretty massive.
Hmm.
Dakota, that's not a question.
I don't know. And as you're running through, you see some slight movement as you have to duck below a branch coming at you about head height. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's 23.
Okay. You see it at the last second and duck below as a low branch comes swinging past you. And as you look back, you see a large treant creature holding onto one of the trees and bringing like a club that looks to be just another tree that he's holding back up and looks towards you. What do you do?
I run.
Okay, so you're continuing your stride.
No, I'm sprinting now.
Okay. Let me check something. What is your like flat speed?
40.
Okay. And then at a sprint you would be going 80.
Yeah. Or I guess a dash for 5e players,
Yeah.
which is us.
This is 5e?
Us. Oh shit, I've been
This
running
is second
40.
edition. Ugh.
40 has some
Bro.
pretty cool creatures, but the ruling is a little weird.
This isn't Pathfinder 2?
That's basically 5e.
No, it's not.
It's pretty similar.
But it's not.
So yeah, you're running through the forest and you see more of these creatures start emerging, and like it's getting hard to tell which one are trees and which one are tree ant, but you're going through and ducking some of the branches as they're coming down and swinging on you, but eventually you do outrun what seems to be a pack of these creatures, as they are pretty slow.
A pack of treants?
Yes.
A
As you were
grove?
saying that, I just thought of that Shia LaBeouf thing. Running through the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead.
That was one of my my first experiences of D&D. Is a person ran a actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf session for us.
Yes.
You are
so yeah.
currently playing as a orc chef cannibal.
Yeah, I was.
So when they started describing the enemy, which was actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, he's just
He was
like,
just-
it's just me.
Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, you are running through the forest and you've outrun this grove of treants.
Hey,
How
that's
long
my
would you
word.
like- Yeah, it is. How long would you like to continue sprinting? Once you've broken eyesight.
Until the sun goes down.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you continue sprinting, and it doesn't seem like for the remainder of the day, it's a couple hours. You hear sounds in the forest, but you don't run into anything else directly in your path. But the sun is starting to set.
I
And
shall.
yeah, and you're starting to feel the fatigue of running for this long.
I'll bed down somewhere secluded and quiet.
Okay.
Try and hide my
Do
camp.
it. I
Make-
believe in you.
Make a I would say that's a investigation check, because you're looking for a spot that would be secluded.
$17.
Okay. You find a spot that's somewhat overgrown. If you think of like Lord of the Rings when they're running, and then they like
Hiding
go-
from the ring wraiths.
Yeah, and you find like an overgrown tree roots similar to that.
Nice.
And you start setting up. Are you setting up your camp? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna tuck myself in quietly.
Okay.
Just sleep in the cold night.
Okay.
Try and be as quiet and hidden as possible.
Yes, and after the long day, you do have a level of exhaustion as you go to take your rest.
That's fine.
Okay. While you're sitting there trying to rest as much as possible, are you trying to stay up, or are you just getting to a spot and going to bed?
I trust my spot. I'm gonna sleep.
Okay.
My passive perception is 10.
Okay. So, as you're sleeping, you don't know exactly what time it is, but you are woken up. And you open your eyes and it is pitch black outside. Do you have dark vision?
Kyle?
No.
Okay. It is pitch black outside. But you hear this, and then you hear two more simultaneously, just yeah.
I would like to grab a
It's the
torch and
ghost
my
of
flint
Hilda.
and steel quickly out of my bag and light it while I'm throwing the torch.
Okay. So you quickly get this torch out, light it, and throw it just like in one swift movement. Do you have torches?
Oh yeah.
Do you have more than the 3 that you threw last time?
Yeah, I'm a horse that can carry 500 pounds.
Okay. Just
I have like
Just
40
making
torches
sure.
on me.
Just making sure.
Lighting a
Um,
torch takes an action, so you couldn't light it and throw it on the same turn of action.
For this purpose, I'll let it happen since there's no contesting actions happening. But this.
Well,
would
then he
take-
could just light it and then throw it.
What do you
But
mean?
he's doing it swiftly.
I'll say this takes 12 seconds.
Okay, so this is 2 actions. Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, you take it out, light it, and then you throw the torch. And as you throw it, the area around it seems to light up, and then around you immediately lights up, and then it is darkened as you throw the torch away from you. And about, I would say 50 or so feet away from you, you see not the entire body, but the necks and heads of a creature. And if you look at the Discord, I'm showing it.
Whoa.
It looks to be a creature.
A hydroid crisis?
whose necks are extremely long and kind of just winding around each of these trees. And it seems that sound was them hissing and sniffing. Seems they picked up something in the area. And as you light this torch and throw it, it lights them up for a second as it passes by, and all of their eyes turn to like those like slits as they all turn towards you, and then it goes dark.
That was very cinematic, Kyle.
Thank you.
That was
I would like you to roll initiative.
Bring it.
Can I just like magically sense the fight, and then my
15.
bloodlust will teleport me?
As your
Like,
leg.
right on top.
Ah! It's caught in a bear trap.
Yes.
Missed that beat.
So
You rolled a
good.
15.
Yeah.
Dope. Right, and then for this, I think we can probably go to a board. Let me pull one up real quick. I haven't checked these ones, so hopefully they are good. Yep.
You pulling or what board?
Yeah, I'm
You're
pulling. And then we'll go to this middle one. There isn't a path, but I don't have any ones that don't have a path. So Daniel Centaur. Dope.
It doesn't have a path. What are you talking about?
Ooh. I'll say this dude. This is the new Chimera that.
Hey, there's a bunch of zombies and skeletons over here.
Don't mind them.
Oh hey.
Let's have a powwow.
How do I become
their
the
own
game
thing.
master so I can see?
You're
Oh.
not allowed as a game master.
Just look at
Why
Discord.
not?
There.
Oh. Yay! Okay, cool.
Okay. So yeah. You are right here.
Yeah.
And then you threw a torch this way and passed over this creature for half a second as it went past, and then it goes dark again.
As your leg. Ah! It's caught in a bear trap.
Okay, I have 10 more.
Let me change the music because this is common and not what we need.
Oh, let me change my music.
Put on the Shia LaBeouf song.
All right, so Bo Daniel, you are up first.
Thank you. So I'm gonna quicken prestidigitation,
Okay.
and I will make sound appear here.
Okay.
Make it sound like a screaming child.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast fly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly straight up in the air.
Okay.
Prestidigitation can't sound like a screaming child.
It's in a simple sound, right?
No. That's thaumaturgy. You can create a harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks, puff of wind, or faint musical notes.
Okay, I'm gonna create a very high-pitched E sound, which sounds like a 4-year-old girl screaming.
Yeah, but it's a faint, high-pitched E sound.
Okay.
Why?
So yeah, you create the sound and fly directly upwards. How far can you travel with?
With fly,
Yeah.
60 feet.
That's
Okay.
so
And are you
far.
are you
What the
using all of
fuck?
it?
Yeah, straight up in the air.
Okay.
I didn't see wings, right? Did you enable flying? Oh,
Yeah.
you already did it.
Yeah.
Oh, there I am. Okay. All right. That's my turn.
Okay. And still, you fly directly upwards, and you can feel the cold air around you. But again, it is completely pitch black, and you look up and
Is there no moon at all?
let.
Is there a moon in your world?
Yeah. Let's see. One of the moons is just a slight crescent, and one of them has just passed a full moon in the last few days. So I would say there is some moonlight, but it's pretty low light.
Okay.
We just out
but
here
what-
doing dumb shit in Kyle's world when he has like a full physics, fucking like atmospheric effects that we just like gloss over. Like there's two moons, like just throwing that out there. Like
So yeah, I would
Sorry,
say
Kyle.
no problem. This is what I do. I would say as you get 60 feet, you are past most of the tree canopy. So at this point you can start seeing, but like the tree canopy kind of covers the ground, and that's why it was complete pitch darkness. But up here you can somewhat see.
Was I loud as I was ascending?
If you would like to try to dodge and weave between the trees so that you make as little sound as possible, you can try. If you want to make a dexterity roll or acrobatics.
Oh, I wonder what my acrobatics is.
Why
Yep.
is it doing that?
is there just
16.
lightning?
No, I'm changing the atmosphere, but what it's showing before I hit apply to board isn't what it's actually applying.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Annoying.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're dodging and weaving. And I would say you don't make it the full 60 feet just because you were dodging and weaving, but you feel pretty silent.
Okay.
Okay. And that's your full turn?
Yep.
Okay. You hear below the tree line some hissing and scraping, and it seems to be going in the general direction of where your sound was, but then it starts moving towards like directly underneath you.
Okay.
You hear this and just below the tree line,
Shut up! So you're ruining the intensity of this moment. You're punctuating it with your chip noise.
just below, just above the tree line, you see some of the heads start to pop up, and then you
Swear to
see
God.
two giant wings come above the tree line and start pushing this creature upwards. And at the moment, you see just the heads and then the base of the neck, where you see a large body start forming, but most of it is still below the tree line. So yeah, that's the end of its turn. Back to you.
Can I dash while flying?
You can. Or does the spell specifically say you can move a specific amount, or is it just you can fly your walking speed?
Target gains flying speed of 60 feet for the duration.
Okay, so yeah, you can.
I fly away
Okay.
to there.
All right, dope. I'll move you
Area.
because
Yeah.
you can't move them while you're doing that. Sweet. Are you doing anything else? That was your action to dash, and then that was your full movement. So you still have a bonus action.
I'll bonus action dash.
What?
Oh, because you're a rogue.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do another movement.
Bye.
You have another 60 feet of movement.
Yeah, the board kind of ends.
Yeah. So I'll move you both back.
Okay.
And then you move forward an additional 60 feet. Are you doing anything else in your turn? That was your action, bonus action movement. So you have, like, if you want to yell anything or free action.
No.
Okay.
Who's he gonna yell to?
I don't know. I was just like
Oh,
giving the
gosh.
option. Anyone save, help, please. Okay. So as you're flying away, and you feel the whooshing of wind past your face, let's see. You again hear the flapping of this creature's wings as it is following you, but you are gaining distance on it. It seems to be keeping up at a distance, but you are slowly gaining ground.
Is that my turn?
Yes, back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna move 60 feet ahead. Well, angularly. So
This way or this way?
from me, 60.
Oh, that's another
So-
thing that they added.
This tree.
Sorry, just to say in the middle of battle, but they added that when you're doing the ruler, it stays at the level that you started. I believe. Or maybe that's only when you might have to do something special. So I might
Hold
be wrong
X.
about
No, it held at my level. I did it from the base of my character
Hold
model.
X.
that. Okay. We can play around with that later.
I
Okay.
tuck myself underneath this tree and cast invisibility.
Okay.
So I
Is
just
that your? Yeah, you
dip
land
down
and
into the tree line.
cast invisibility. Is fly concentration?
It is, yeah. My fly falls off.
Okay, so your fly comes off and you cast invisibility.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Hold on. Yes, and I throw a flask of oil.
Okay.
Isn't that an action?
Yeah. So I would say if that was your intention to do that, you would have to. Or actually, yeah, those are both actions to cast
Okay.
invisibility and throw something. So you could do either or.
Okay.
I do the oil of secret spells. Really burn them through them.
Yeah, you guys just never use spells. No, I'll cast invisibility. That's fine.
And just another point of interest: have you used the helmet today?
No, it's not
Okay.
activated.
Okay.
I will use my free action to hold my flask of oil. So I'll pull it out, right? Because it's a free action to stow or withdraw a weapon or item.
Yeah, you can hold it, but you wouldn't be able to hold your action since you've already used your action.
That's fine. I'm just holding the flask of oil. It's in my
Okay.
hand instead of my weapons.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Then is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say also because you're invisible and trying to conceal yourself, make a stealth check. Since you have exhaustion, it would be with disadvantage, but since you're invisible, it's advantage, so it's just one roll.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this creature.
Or actually, I'm sorry. It's 27.
Okay.
I have proficiency with stealth, so I can take a 10 instead of a roll.
Okay. This creature moves forward and did see you drop below the tree line, so it is also going to drop. And you see it, quote unquote, land, but you don't hear any like boom boom of any creature landing. It is difficult to see down here as it's below the tree canopy, but you start hearing like that sniffing, gurgling noise again. But that is its turn. Back to you.
When it came through the tree line, did I see the light break?
Yes. So as it came through the tree line, it is not trying to be stealthy or anything. So it broke through the tree line, and you saw. I would say you saw it for a half a second or so, as the branches separated and kind of like came back. And you see a creature with multiple heads, and what looks to be a large torso, but it doesn't have any legs, and then one long tail.
Okay. I huck a flask of oil at it.
Okay. Make a dexterity attack with disadvantage because you are exhausted.
What's the additives for improvised? Because it's technically an improvised weapon to throw something. Right?
So do you have proficiency in it?
And improvised?
Yeah. Do you have Bar Brawler as a feat?
Tavern
No,
Brawler.
but
Or
I
Tavern
have
Brawler,
improvised.
sorry. You have what?
I have improvised as one of my proficiencies, just because I'm a rogue.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's a specialty skill. Hold on, let me double check.
You don't have
If-
improvised weapon proficiency.
It's not improvised weapon. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, okay. We'll look into that, but for now
Okay.
it would be just your dexterity.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Yes.
7.
Okay. You throw it, and you throw it into the darkness, and you hear it crash.
Fireball to follow it.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you know the general area, so go ahead and do a fireball.
It's
as you-
8d6 wherever it landed.
Yeah, and then it makes a dex throw.
Hold on a second.
Are you quickening fireball?
Yeah, it gives you Tides of Chaos on that, by the way, so you can roll wild magic. That's all my sorcery points.
Okay.
I don't know where the flask landed, but wherever it did, the normal fireball radius, 25.
Okay. I'm pulling up the wild magic. And does the wild magic happen before or after?
Sure,
like
you
the actual
cast a
spell?
sorcery spell at first level or higher.
Okay.
Technically, you're supposed to roll a d20, and if it hits a 1, you can roll the wild magic. But
Mm.
I only ever cast attack spells like once every 2,000 minutes. So
All right, I
I
like
don't know. You
that.
can roll a d20 if you want.
Okay.
I also, yeah.
This one.
This one,
won't
this one
affect
was
you too
because of
much.
this one was because of a Tides of Chaos, because I needed to use a sorcery point to recover a spell slot.
Okay. So yeah, in the area, you see just like a bright flash of light as it illuminates the area.
I thought you were just going to be like, over here.
Oop, clicked on a tree. You see a bright flash of light as you do see this creature get enveloped by it for a second, and then as the explosion comes to an end, you see like the dimming of the area as the creature rears back and starts moving towards you.
Does the oil not catch on fire?
Oh, okay. I see what you were doing.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you see a dim, like, underlit vision of this creature as it starts snaking its way towards you. And I will put down... some oil.
Perfect.
Damn it. Got the tree again. Okay, I'll say it's right there. And you can see, like, the underlit vision of this creature as it moves towards you.
I don't like the new flame.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Is that the only one?
Yeah.
That's the bonfire one.
Well, I was looking through the shit earlier.
It's so dark.
Yeah, we'll just light up the screen a little bit. Thanks,
Yeah.
Dakota. So yeah. Is that your full turn?
Yes.
Okay.
You can roll if you want.
On what?
On the table.
Oh, yes. As you cast this spell, you see as along the path of this, the bead that the fireball traveled along, you see 4 strange creatures pop out of the stream. These creatures look somewhat like jellyfish as they start floating around, and then they look towards you and all kind of like go off into the forest. You summon 1d6 flumps,
Yeah.
and they're frightened of you. Dope.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Okay. This creature is gonna go pretty much just like flying over the fire, and as it approaches you, its entire body is now covering the fire, and you just see kind of like a backlit silhouette of it as it comes towards you and strikes at you with. You see 4 heads start coming towards you and attacking you.
Just their foreheads.
Is this considered one creature?
It is one body. That's what I'll say.
Is this the Hercules fight?
The creature does.
He's
seem
not in the
similar to
chasm.
it. He's not in a chasm, and the Hercules creature had legs. But other than that,
You know, other than
seems
everything.
fairly similar. Yeah. Instead of the things that define it, very similar. So does a 24 hit you?
Yeah.
25. Does a 20? Let's see. 21 hit you?
Yes.
And an 18.
Yep.
Okay.
The fuck is your AC?
16.
Oh.
Okay, so before you roll your damage, Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
does Uncanny Dodge apply to every hit that's coming at me, or only one?
Uncanny Dodge.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Yes. So, Uncanny Dodge works for one singular attack.
Okay. I'm
Um,
gonna have the first one then.
Okay.
Hopefully it's the highest one.
It was one of the higher ones.
Cool.
So
Kyle, you're not doing it.
oh, my bad.
Oh, Kyle, you also don't know about this. Magic missile.
Yeah, and-
Pachoo!
They
Dope.
added a new attack animation.
I'm gonna use that constantly.
Okay. So that's 52 points of damage. As 4 of these heads reach and start chomping, and like latching on as they chomp and then let go. You also take 8 points of poison damage.
Okay.
But that is his turn. Back to you.
I hit him with my scimitar.
Okay. So roll to hit with
Yeah, hold on.
disadvantage.
Oh, I don't know.
Just start
Oh,
singing
and,
a song.
Sorry,
That'll be
was
fine.
there any
Let's
additional
get down
damage
to
the-
business.
to the 26 that you rolled
That's
for?
a lot.
The hunt.
No.
Was there
the
any
Hercules
additional
one
damage
is-
to the 26 that you rolled for your
Mhm.
fireball?
No, that was just a fireball.
The
I don't think we ever added my scimitar in. I think
The
it was just a
distance
D6.
Oh yeah, go the distance.
yeah, that one.
Sorry, what was that, Kyle?
Cold never bothered me anyway.
Guys. Kyle, what did you say?
My scimitar, I don't know if we added it into D&D Beyond. Do you remember what the plus to hit was? I know it was like a D6 plus dex
should
or
just be able
something for
to-
damage.
You should just be able to look up scimitar or scimitar.
Scimitar.
Shut the fuck up, that's how it's spelled. It is a finesse weapon, so you can use dexterity or your strength.
Yeah.
So roll and add either dexterity or strength.
16.
I think he meant he had a special scimitar.
I do, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it allows me to reroll damage.
Oh, okay.
But you know, all the times that we've asked people for what are those magic items so we can make sure we get them in D&D Beyond.
When I sent the dragon bow.
Alright. What did you say to hit?
It was 16.
That hits.
Oh, that got some distance. Give me a second.
Are you gonna go the distance? Are you gonna beat the odds?
It's 11 damage.
Okay.
And
So you slice up with your scimitar and rake across one of its jaws.
I move over here.
Okay. It is going to take...
No, it won't,
why not?
because I'm a swashbuckler.
Can they not take reactions against you?
Not if I hit it.
Oh. That's cool.
Here.
Okay. So the four of its heads kind of like turn around and start biting at you, but you duck around all of them. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is going to turn around and move towards you again.
That's fair.
And again, it's going to take 4 bite attacks against you. Okay. So one of them is a 1. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, and the other 3 hit. So one of the attacks starts coming at you, and like the one you'd hit and kind of scraped against its eye, and it has low depth perception and chomps on one of the low branches, but the other 3 do come and chomp on you.
The first one that hits me is halved.
Okay. So I'll roll that separately. So 2. Take 8 points of piercing damage. And then 20 points of piercing damage. Also, 9 points of poison damage.
Okay, hang on. You said 9 points?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. But that is your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to expend 7 charges on my Sunheart Medallion and cast Regenerate on myself.
Okay. Is that all of the charges?
No, it has one more.
Okay.
So it's 35.
Sweet. I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
It's a really good item that you had taken.
Borrowed.
before. Yeah. Let's say borrowed.
And is the forest on fire yet?
There's oil on the ground that is burning. But it is a densely green forest.
That's fair. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. So 3 attacks
First
come at
one's
you.
that.
Proud of you, Kyle.
Thank you. So, 8. Oh shit. So the first one is 3, 6. It's fine. 5 would be so 4 points of damage for the first one of piercing damage. And then 19 points of piercing damage for the second 2. And then also 12 points of poison damage.
Okay.
How much health are you at right now?
15.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. That's your turn.
I guess it's desperation time.
Kill him.
Take my bow out, and I'm gonna fire a 7-charge Dragonheart bow arrow at him.
Okay. Your attack does have disadvantage.
Yep. And it's gonna make my bow just a regular bow.
Yeah.
Why would you fucking roll that?
Oh, I don't actually get disadvantage because I technically have advantage for attacking him with nobody else around.
Yeah. I think that's how it works because
Do you have the crossbow expert feat?
It's not a crossbow, it's a bow.
I know, but you're within melee range, so you have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
yeah.
So I have 2 instances of disadvantage.
Yeah, so you would have disadvantage from being tired. You would have disadvantage from it being dark. You would have disadvantage from being in range with the melee, but you would have advantage. And the way 5e rules work is if there's just 2 of them, they all cancel each other out. So it would just be a straight roll.
So do you want me to re-roll, or...
Yeah,
How many am I rolling?
just 1.
Okay. I hate you.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, rough. I felt that 3.
So... I don't want to talk about it.
Is this the start of you killing everybody off, Kyle?
So
What do I
anyway,
get for my bonuses? So it's 3 plus
Oh.
dex. Do I get to add proficiency to
do
it?
you have proficiency with bows?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay, so 3 plus dex plus proficiency is still 14.
That does not hit.
Damn. Well, hold on a second. That many types of elemental damage come out.
Okay.
And that one's a reroll. It's a lot of poison and lightning.
Okay. So as you pull back, and all of the energy from the bow coalesces within the bow itself.
Oh, it's not expended. I didn't roll.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
All of the energy from the bow starts crackling around the wood, and then it starts going down into the string as the energy goes from the string into the arrow as you let go. Unfortunately, it does pass between the necks of the creature and shoots off into the sky, creating pretty much a beacon of pure energy shooting into the sky. And the bow does not have any more charges, but does not disintegrate because it wasn't a 1 that you rolled.
I disengage and run.
Okay.
Back to where you came from.
Yep.
You clicked on one of the top of the trees.
Oh, god damn it. Run! That's my turn.
Okay. This creature is going to follow. So, as it bites down with its 4 heads, would you like to make the first one halved?
Well, yeah, as always.
Okay. The first one was a crit, so that is good. So that's 3 points of piercing damage. And 2 points of poison for the first one. And then yeah, one of those was another crit. Uh, 22 points of piercing damage.
I'm downed.
Okay.
What were the last 2 hits?
The last 2 hits were a 10 and 13.
They both hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. So make a saving throw.
I'm dead.
Okay.
No, Kyle!
As your
Yeah.
consciousness fades, is there anything you would like to remember or say?
I just remember Sir Yaln. My last gurgling breath with a large serpent head clamped down across my chest and neck. I go,
Sir on the horse starts freaking out.
Your last vision is of this creature coming down to bite you, as in the background you see a fire start raging.
Whoa!
Hey, question. Why are you killing us?
So yeah.
Kyle is so in dangerous woods. Oh no.
okay, hold on. I have to level Sir Yaln up to 17 now.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay. While you do that, we will go back to the rest of the party.
Do you have a board or do you want your stream?
Sir
I'll
Yon
pull.
just gets leveled up now?
Yeah, he's my other character.
I know. So can I go back to Theodon and him be level 17?
We'll talk about it later.
I mean, I can play
That's
Chad if you guys want me to.
No.
Please don't.
Want me to play Slithnick?
Yes.
I don't remember who that is.
That was the birthday stream character.
Oh, no, please don't.
I mean, all your characters just do the same thing. Cast Fireball.
Not true. Never cast Fireball. And
Delayed
Chad's an ice
Fireball.
Wizard.
Delayed Fireball.
Chad is an ice
Delayed.
wizard.
Yeah, but your other person did Delayed Fireball.
Yeah, that's different.
Is it though?
It is. Way better.
Yeah, because you can accidentally throw it directly in front of you and stay out of the fight for the entirety of it.
Yeah.
Flutes and Connie. So yes, the rest of you, you have explored the Capitol ruin, and are now in the Rock Room. It is a very familiar sight. Nothing has changed since the last time you guys were here.
Okay.
Before we go, I want to check out that red liquid because none of us did before.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, now that we're done with the capital, I'm gonna send use the sending stone to send a message to Bo Daniel.
Okay. What would you like your message to be?
Just finished exploring the capital. We can find a place to pick you up with the sending stones.
Okay.
And technically this is before he moved away from the chasm.
Technically.
I would have been. Well, I would have figured out. They would have told me that there was teleporters there, right? It's the closest spot to pick me up.
There was. What did you say again?
We have finished clearing the capital ruins. We can find a teleporter near you to pick you up. Need your location.
So you would have gotten that message.
Wait.
I would have told them I'm meeting them at the teleporter for the capital.
Okay.
Because I mean, we know of 3 teleporters.
I know of all of the teleporters.
Do you know where all of them go?
I have a map for them.
Yeah, but you do not know of any teleporters.
Oh no, that's why I asked for his location.
Mm-hmm.
I respond edge of desert.
Yeah.
Heading to capital.
Okay, I'm just not going to respond back to that then.
Yeah, like that's super confusing now.
Kyle, I thought you were going to stay on us until the time where he made it to the chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had this in my head since I said I was going to come back here.
Yeah, I would have said so if we went back to him. I thought you were gonna do that before, or interrupted me.
That's fine. I like this outcome.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So back in the Rock Room, Slicks, you are investigating the red liquid.
Yes. Some shit.
I know Slicks has a doorstone.
Mm-hmm.
So as she's doing that, I'm just gonna be like, don't take too much time, and I'm gonna step through the portal closest to Broken Wheel.
Okay. So you go through, and you know that it leads to the forest dungeon spire.
And I'm just gonna make my way back to Broken Wheel.
Okay. Slicks. You find a table, what looks to be some mushrooms sitting on it, a kit of some kind, and then a cauldron next to it with about half filled with red liquid.
Yeah, is there a bottle or something I can put the red liquid in?
There are a couple bottles on the table. I would say 2.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
I'll just bring it with me.
If you want to, you can make an Arcana check to see if you can determine what this would be.
Okay. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Okay. Fuck. 9 plus 0, so just 9.
Okay. It's a red liquid. You assume some sort of potion.
Okay, well, I'll just grab one of the bottles and put some in it for later.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? Vap and Akani.
Weren't we heading
Hold on. I want to do this. Well, I don't know why it's saying it twice.
I don't know why either, but yeah, they added chat bubbles.
Yeah. Isn't so cool?
Yeah. And more would have followed you pretty closely.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Mm-hmm. So Vap and Akani, what are you guys wanting to do?
Start
I'm
heading
just
back.
following people.
Okay.
Yeah. Where was the way we get back to Broken Wheel? Was it one of these side rooms?
Yeah, so you see Crom go through this door, and this is the same portal that you saw him go through last time.
Okay.
Vap, do you want to do anything else while you're here? Or not? Sorry, Slicks.
Nope, just the red liquid, then I'll head back.
Okay.
You can't go on top of anyone anymore.
What? Oh,
You can't go on top of anyone anymore.
Hmm.
It's
Dang.
sad.
You can place them directly on top of people, though.
That's true. Yeah.
That is pretty cool. So yeah, the rest of you get on.
I'm writing more.
Nice. The rest of you get onto this teleporter and are instantly teleported to Theo and Tio's place. You're summoned to board. And then, are you guys just heading straight back from Broken Wheel from here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I won't put your characters down, but you guys come to, you're at the pillar, and Vap, you're the only one that's been here recently, but you recognize that this is the pillar at the forest dungeon with the 4 hands around it.
Oh. Okay.
But you guys head back to Broken Wheel. It is actually probably still like midday, as you guys didn't take too much time in the capital. So it's about noon as you guys appear here and start making your way back to Broken Wheel. And you do make your make it to Broken Wheel around like 3-ish. So just a little bit later afternoon.
Alright.
So I will pull you guys to
Hold on, don't.
Broken Wheel.
Oh, I'm trying something for a second.
Okay. Let me know when.
God damn it. Who's doing messing with water? You can make the actual hand, Kyle.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, with all the prop changes.
Ooh, dope. Okay, I will be doing that.
See,
That's
look
super
at
dope. Yeah.
I mean, it's not fucking perfect, but
But it's much better than what I have. Alright,
alright, that's all I was doing. So,
dope.
bam. Palm tree. You take us to Old Broken Wheel?
I brought you guys, and then you guys all immediately left.
I got the space between boards.
Oh, okay.
You got booted.
And it's doing it every time I try to load into Broken Wheel.
So it's the ZZ.
Yeah, I know.
Stream Broken Wheel.
I know. It's doing it every time.
Oh. Okay, that is unfortunate.
Yep. It won't
Because
it
we
won't
don't
load
have,
Broken Wheel.
We do not have another map for Broken Wheel. So, if you want to, you can put on my stream And then
Is it showing yours fine?
yeah, I'm there.
But I can't mess with the water level.
Yeah,
I'll try bullying you guys one more time.
Nope.
Oh, it's just kicking you.
Let me try to leave. Go back to main menu.
Okay.
okay.
I do have your stream up on my side right now.
Okay.
Nope. Board's broken.
Alright. Well, we will just go with it. So you guys are now back in Broken Wheel. As you approach, you recognize that the wall has been given a fair amount of work done. The framing of the wall has been completed. And as you walk through, they've set up a gate that is open. Directly inside of the gate, you see Arth. You see Darissa. Arth is the woods worker, and Darissa is the leather worker. And they seem to be talking. And then to the right, you also see Sir Jan, as well as Gruck, Thruck, and Francis. His
Francis.
his Knoll companions.
I'm like, hello there. You guys have been doing some work around town, yeah? You kind of walk forward.
Yeah, I give them.
Hail, heroes! Welcome back from your adventure.
Are you gonna play the NPCs now?
Uh,
No,
Sir
that's
Jan.
y'all.
Oh, I thought he said no.
Sir Jan is training the three Knoll people that have come to town.
Oh, gotcha.
You remember Gruck, Thruck, and Francis?
A little, yeah. Those are some scary looking dudes. Look at these fellas. Yeah. I'm like, well, I have important business to attend to, so goodbye, y'all. I have this potion. Gotta figure out what this nonsense is. I start going towards Lure.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if you'd even be able to help though.
I keep trying to move the screen, but it's
I know.
Discord.
Yeah. But
Um,
I give him a wave and I start trotting off.
yeah, I nod towards Crom as we enter, or towards Sir Jan as we enter, and I start heading towards Lurs as well.
Okay.
Wave excitedly at Crom.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow Vap with my red little potion thingy.
Yeah.
And
we got
ignore them.
potions. Potions here.
My
Okay.
potion
Fine.
here.
Yeah.
I trot up beside them.
Let's go.
Okay.
This is the potion train. You're on it.
You guys have been, just to give you a little background knowledge, you guys have been rebuilding the wall. So you let your three students know that they're continuing. They're helping bring wood into the town to build this wall, so they'll stay back to help with that as you trot up with your old companions.
God, they're just using wood. I'm just thinking here. This is gonna get like.
Sorry, it's all I have.
It's like either they're just gonna step over it, or it's just gonna be like fucking splinters. Like.
I keep trying to say, every time we've seen these demons, they all have wings.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true. That's true. That's okay. They're just townspeople. They're doing what townspeople do. That's fucking build walls.
Yeah.
All right.
Kevin.
The party. So you guys are all heading over to Lurs.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I'm excitedly asking about their adventures and how the outside world has been.
What's y'all been doing? Just here?
We
He's
live in the same
retired.
house. We would have talked like quite often.
You've been gone for like a week and a half.
I've been gone for 2 days.
Altogether,
more
you
than that,
guys have
right?
been gone for the 3-day trip to the coast ruin, and then a full day and a half. So
And then
between 4 and 5 days.
it takes a day to get back from the, or a half a day to get back from
About
the
half a
outside
day.
out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's been a couple of days.
Yeah.
So you guys walk into the research facility. Oh man, it's just the music's being real weird on this board as well. It's like playing over itself with like a half-second delay.
Yeah, I'm sure once you leave, it's gonna be broken again.
Yeah, so I just
Or
don't
if you
wanna-
leave and come back, it might fix it for everybody else. But
it might, but
it's a
I
that's a
don't- I
that's a
don't
coin
want to-
flip.
Yeah.
I do like that you're the glue that's holding this all together right now, Kyle. It's like the very fabrics of reality. It's just like unfurling.
I am God, and I will decide if this world lives.
The DM power is going to his head.
You walk into Lur's facility, and you see the 3 mages of the town are around this table discussing, and then you also see Lur in the back looking to start collecting some notes.
I approach him, looking over his shoulder as he's got some notes there.
How?
I look over his elbow. That's fair. That's fair. I overstepped. But,
So you approach Lur, and he's getting things together, and he has noticed you guys. You guys are a large group coming in, so he's just like, "Oh well, hello, back. This is a surprise. How have been your adventures?"
I said it was okay. We smacked some stuff and discovered some things. But more importantly, I have this potion. And I present him green, thin fluid in a vial.
Oh, would you like me to identify this?
Yes, please.
Just give me
Yeah.
a minute.
And then I'm gonna walk up and put the red stuff and say this too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Give me 2 minutes.
I,
You're very punctual.
I could have identified those for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could you?
Yes, I identified literally every item that we've come across while we were there.
Isn't it different identifying potions from magic items, though?
I didn't actually know if Lurk.
It might be, but I counted it as the same.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I was thinking, I was like, should we finally go to the medicine woman in town? Oh, but I guess she left. Like, literally have never met her once.
I forgot she existed.
Well, with the herbalist kit, you can determine potions.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you also probably forgot her because there is no medicine person in town.
What?
I also forgot to tell everybody else about the magic items that we found while we were there, but
Yeah, we can go through those.
My apologies. I was thinking of the librarian.
Yeah, there is a librarian, but you guys also have never talked to her.
Yeah. Stuff to learn.
We're
so-
too important. Yalm's talk to her.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah. His pastime.
Yeah, it's
After a
bugging
little
his
bit.
neighbors.
That is very Sir Yon of him.
It really does feel this would be him. Just with an arm full of groceries, just like, hey, just stopping by. Like,
They have the armful. I'm just talking to them while they're trying to hold it.
Yeah, you're the person
struggling.
you're the person that stops the other person when they're obviously busy.
Yeah, like a
fair
like
enough,
a
fair enough.
75-year-old white dude.
Yeah.
Lur turns around and hands the green potion back to you. This is more so, or let me read up on it real quick. Sorry.
Before you have to do it in the voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a very impressive potion you have here. It will enhance the mind for up to 1 hour, and will speed up the processing power of one's intellect. But do be careful. This must have been sitting around for quite some time, so it may be hard to keep down.
Is it Adderall?
So pretty much on when you drink this potion, you gain a +4 to intelligence and can make 2 reactions per turn for the next 1 hour. But when you drink this potion, you have to make a Constitution save of 20, or you throw it up because it is rotten.
Gotcha. Okay, so +4
Is that considered
intelligence,
poison?
2 reactions.
Somewhat.
Well, like my character has like advantage against being poisoned. Would I have advantage on
Oh
that
yes,
save?
I would count it as poison in that sense.
Okay.
Oh. Wow, that's cool. I would get to have 2 reactions for an hour.
Yes. You would gain +4 to intelligence, so that would be a +2 to the modifier, and then you would get 2 reactions per turn,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
which
Cool.
means you can do pretty cool stuff like hold an action, and also, or actually no, because you would have to hold your action.
Yeah,
So,
that's like reaction.
Yeah, but think about Crom with the Storm Ruin, where it can impose advantage or disadvantage.
Mhm. Yeah, there's many uses for that.
Having an attack's damage.
Friendly reminder.
Yeah,
I put it
that
in
would
my
also-
favor. I put it in my favorite.
Everybody name
text.
every reaction you can take.
No, I'm doing something here. I put it in text too to remember.
I could do multiple runic shields.
That I give one of them to more death comp.
Okay,
Yeah, just wanted to say.
cool.
That's all.
And then Slicks, he hands the other potion back to you. This is also impressive. This is a greater healing potion.
Oh, a greater one?
Yes.
I don't even know if we've seen any one of those yet.
I have some in my backpack right now.
Whoa. Did you say boring?
Yeah.
It's a mega boss fight. Like, yes, that's super sweet.
I'll keep it.
And just so both of you know, you got 2 vials of it, but there is plenty more back in the cauldrons.
Yeah. I might have to get some more of that nonsense.
All right.
Forget about that.
Can I just pour the cauldron into my handy haversack?
You could, but then it would just be potion, and I mean, you could try to pull out water,
Or could I like try to
Oh, yeah.
like
because
pour it
Yeah.
into my
Pour it
mouth?
to take something out of like the handy haversack or bag of holding, it's either you reach in and pull it out, or because you have to like think about what you're pulling out, or you flip it inside out and everything.
Yeah, so I
falls
could just
out.
have a handful of greater healing potion.
Yeah.
Just drink it like you're.
Scooping out
I would
Jell-O.
say with your gigantic freakish hands, it might actually be a full potion.
Yeah. I like the idea of turning a potion into gelatin, so then you could just squirt.
Jello shots.
Shallow
Yeah.
shots of healing potions. Oh man.
That would be pretty good.
So
I'd like to place one of these greater healing Jello shots in my mouth, but not
Ugh.
eat it yet.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh. So if you get hit and you just clamp your jaw, it auto heals you.
Exactly.
That's pretty dope. Okay.
So is there anything else you guys?
It's
want
like
to
one of
do?
those-
Does
it's like
your
one of
world
those-
have gelatin yet?
Yeah.
It's like one of those cyanide capsule teeth.
Yeah. You make cyanide capsule teeth of all your teeth, but just healing potions, so it's the exact opposite.
I know where a dead horse is. We can get his hooves. We can make gelatin.
Yeah.
You have hooves.
He used to
No.
have boobs.
Yeah. That one's dead. That's a dead horse.
Yeah.
I,
But we certainly can beat it. Moving on. um,
I
is there anything
also-
else you guys would like to do while you're here?
I present him comfy pillow, and I'm like, this is the most comfy thing I've ever touched. I wondered if it has some sort of magical properties.
He takes it and squishes it in his hands. Give me 1 more minute, and I will have this identified for you. And he goes back and starts waving his hands over it. And he comes back. This does not seem to have any magical capabilities with it, but it does seem very comfy.
Oh. Well, that's great. And I take it back, and I'm like, it doesn't have to be magic.
It's magic to me.
Yeah.
And then I bust out all the information that I've gathered from the capital and start going over the stuff that I found and what I've figured out.
Okay, so and with this, he's like, eyes go wide. Oh well, this is perfect. I was planning on having a gathering of some of our members later tonight, just to go over some of the other research that you and other adventurers have brought back. So this will be perfect. I'll need some more time to really go over this and put it in with what I'm going to be talking about. But if you would all like to join later tonight, we are having just a powwow of the guild members and just gathering what information we have.
Hey, okay. Well, we can do that.
Terrific.
Sounds
Additionally,
awful.
I have 8 advanced skill books of varying things.
Okay.
Also, I
Uh,
have.
Yeah, you have the advanced ones, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But I was wondering what I should do with these. Should I take the time to read them all? I asked him.
Well, those are very interesting. If you would like to keep them, you are more than welcome to. But if you'd like to leave them here, I can definitely go over them and bring the information back to you and give you these books back if you would like.
Okay.
But I'd be more than willing to go over that for you.
Yeah, I bet you take better notes than I do. And
Oh,
I give
facts.
him, I give him the stack. Yeah,
Okay.
I got
Dope. So you give him the stack of advanced spell books.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I think that does it.
Sweet.
When they're done giving all of their things, I'd like to walk up to Lur.
Okay.
You're always so helpful, sir. Thank you. And I'd like to embrace him with my large, slightly greenish arms.
And he kind of does that like thing for half a second where like someone who doesn't normally get hugs, where they're just like shrugging and then like looks over at everyone and then like kind of leans into it.
Nice.
Just like,
Nice. Nice. I hold it for... Yeah, I'm a half orc. I hold it for about 15 seconds and then I go, and I walk away.
That's weird.
Just like slightly too long, and then also the
Yeah.
And
I hate it. Jesus.
Like, as a
you
person, not
you
a
pull back
character.
and is there anything else I can help with while you guys are all here?
Senpai?
Senpai?
Yeah, I don't need these, and I'll drop my books because
sorry,
I
what
don't
did you
fucking
say?
know how to do magic.
Oh,
You're also
The
presenting
books
your...
that I took.
Okay, you present
Yeah, I'm
yours.
just gonna throw them on the floor.
Okay. Throw
Oh,
these
need
books
this
on the
shit.
and these books do look
Yeah.
very similar to each other. The ones that Vap gave and the ones that you just put on the floor. One is, I believe, beginner magic, and then one is advanced magic. Seems to be the difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do magic, so.
So you just toss it. I can't do magic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I will look over these as well. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you'd like the books after that, be more than happy to give them to you.
No thanks.
Fair enough.
and we all start walking.
Okay. Anything else while you guys are here?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you guys walk back out into the center of town.
Sure.
Okay. So, oh, these are supposed to be hidden. They're still having a little bit of trouble with the hide volumes because those don't even have hide volumes anymore.
Well, remember
Uh,
this board is actually messed up because you can't like publish it and stuff.
Yeah, but I had put hide volumes into it
Oh,
after the fact, but they're gone now. So these stalls are not here.
but TaleSpire is not even responding anymore.
Really, they might have
They
actually
might be
pushed
pushing
an
an
update.
update.
Yeah.
I'll check.
Um. But
Update queued.
okay. Let's see. As you guys are walking to the center of town, you do pass by 2 centaurs.
Oh no.
What looks to be a large female and a large male centaurs.
Yikes.
Parents.
Yeah. So the update is the hopefully the fix for it.
Okay.
Do we want to test our luck?
I'm probably just gonna stay on this board, and then we'll test it because
Yeah, I won't be able to join Broken Wheel right now because I have already updated TaleSpire now.
okay. I think this session is probably coming close, so we can just do it afterwards.
Okay.
So yes. Other than the 2 centaurs, in front of the inn, you do see the 2 innkeepers have kind of set up like a come and eat station. And you guys know that Broken Wheel has been in a state of more so like urgency and emergency. And they're more so like, come and get food. We're not going to charge you. Just take what you need. Is there anything specifically that you guys want to do?
Talk to Garnus.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way to the guild hall. Inside, you see Garnus behind his desk. And as you all approach, he looks up.
Hey, all
kind
the
of-
food and stuff's on the table.
Yeah, I moved everything so that's on the table and cool.
It's all going away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck. But anyway, you walk in. He seems pretty excited to see all of you. Just welcome back. I hope that your missions went well. And kind of thinks for a second. I told the mages of the town to stop working on the teleportation scroll. I hope that is fine. They can continue if you still need that. But from our last message, it just seemed like that was no longer necessary. Talking to Crom.
Yeah. And he agrees.
Okay. Other than that, I have realized that I did not pay you for your last missions. So Crom, at any point, you can go into the vault, and you will get paid 6,000 gold pieces for the missions that you guys have accomplished in the past weeks.
Woo.
And you have access to that if you would like.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Mommy.
We're gonna need some super serious adventuring gear for this big boss
Uh,
battle.
How was the mission? Did you successfully get to?
We've cleared the capital.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
We have returned information back for Lur. I believe we have found out how the Shadow Bane came to be.
Ooh, well that will be very, very interesting.
And hopefully there's something in there that can help us find out how to stop it, or how to like find any weaknesses or anything like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you. That will be huge.
Also,
thank you all.
He seems to originate from the ethereal plane, so we might just be able to banish him.
Oh, that is interesting.
But I'm sure Laura will be able to find out more information.
Lur is having a meeting later tonight about his research, so I'm sure he will want to go over those things as well.
And this is side story. I just noticed it. On DMD Beyond, it says Crom is over carrying capacity because it won't let me put stuff inside like my handy haversack or.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, like I have a handy haversack in here, and it's equipped, but like I can't say this is in there.
Weird.
So that's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But I just noticed that.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you all need to or any other information that you have gathered or anything that we can use?
Lur said we're meeting up later. I'm sure we'll gather more information from there, and we can go from that moment.
Yes, that is a good idea. Onto more delicate manners. I hate to even give you guys any more reason to worry, which is why I hate bringing this up at all. But there has been an anonymous tip given to us here at the guild, and it involves Zealous, the magic salesman that I'm sure all of you have met. The anonymous tip placed Zealous in the Feywild during the time that we lost contact with the dragon folk. And the tip very much so implied that he had something to do with it.
Call that shit.
This is something that we need to handle, but I am not so certain how. As if he is guilty, then he is surely very dangerous and needs to be restrained quickly and with the use of a lot of force, which is why I'm bringing this up to all of you. And by that, he kind of like puts his hands up. But if he is innocent, as this is just an anonymous tip, then we won't want to do any of that. But
Doubt.
If he is powerful enough to take down all of those creatures, it's hard to determine whether we need to come at him full force.
At this moment, Crom heads back to the research center and finds Chad. Mid-sentence of Garnus talking.
Okay.
I look back to.
You can't see Crom's face, but you know he is fuming.
Okay.
Like the ruins on his armor start to like glow as if he's about to activate them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's
and
pissed.
stomps out. Crom's not a huge talker. I somewhat is, but he's more so a leader figure that keeps everyone together. and at this moment, he just takes off and stomps.
Yeah, how come? He speaks with his actions. But I lean over the table to Gardas, and I'm like, we will. I was like, say no more. We will handle it.
Uh,
We will take care of that.
yes, sorry, it's just, he's never shown any hostility towards anyone that I know of. And,
That's okay. I look over to Slicks, and I'm like, he's a racist. I'm like, let's go get him.
Just so you all know, his caravan should be showing up within the next 2 days. So that does give us some time to mull it over.
I walk behind Garnus's desk, I slap him on the back, and I go, "Worry not, friend. I'll handle this with tact and grace."
No, you won't.
And I walk out, holding my shoulders high and proud.
Okay.
Oh God.
Is everyone else sticking around or going, or what are they doing?
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and walk out.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow after y'all. Chrome didn't say where he went, did he?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I will wait exactly where Zelus's caravan sets up.
I hope he's not gonna. Oh, I hope he's not gonna cause trouble by himself.
No, I'm
I shift
following.
nervously in the market area, like knowing that eventually he will come.
Okay. So all of you are going to the town center to post up where the caravan normally sets up shop.
Yeah, is Chrome not here?
Chrome is not at the town center.
Okay.
Okay. Chrome, back to you. You walk into the research center.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go to Chad Nutler.
Okay.
Be right back.
And I'm just gonna say, find Zealous.
Oh, Chad can do that.
Sure, dude.
Kyle's letting his inner frat boy out right now.
Lax Bros. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Just like right now, or like
Now.
anytime. Oh, all right.
I hate it.
If I have to intimidate Chad to like do it right this second, I will.
Sure, you can roll intimidation, kind of.
Oh, give me a second. I need to get actual dice.
Okay.
Just
Do you need me to bring up his stats?
let me just
I'm
grab
looking them up on
grab-
D&D.
Okay.
my bag of dice.
And that would probably be just the scry.
I have advantage on in intimidation. And I rolled a 20, not nat.
Okay. You kind of like loom over him, and you're like, now. And he's like, all right. Yeah. And then he kind of like looks at the other kid. Yeah, just give me a second. And he starts waving the signs that you may or may not know, scrying spell. And I need to look up a few things. For that.
And I'll cast let's see. Is this one? Is this the one that does? Oh no, that's just ability checks. Does he have to do an ability check for?
Scrying is the target making a saving throw. But
With scrying, you technically see it, and Chad can re-roll somebody's saving throw, by the way, 3 times a day.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you just GM roll? You're sharing the screen.
Oh, I mean, I'm just so used to doing that. It doesn't matter. So you watch as he starts waving his hands, and then he opens up his eyes, but instead of pupils, it's just whites. And he's kind of standing there for a second. And then he pulls back. It looks like Zealous, he's setting up shop, or maybe taking down shop somewhere. It looked like another town. There was other people, but the purposes of scrying, you can see the person, but not a whole bunch around them. But I'll make a perception roll for Chad. He seemed to be in a town with the other two, and seemed to be picking up shop and starting to get on their way, I think. Did you need to know any more specifics, or?
Thank you. And then I leave.
Okay.
I'd start heading probably back towards the guild house, and then I'd see everybody else.
Yeah. So you start making your way back and run into everyone kind of just like waiting around at the stall area.
I let them know that he's still traveling as a merchant.
Okay.
That one stays, doesn't it? That one doesn't travel.
It travels.
The little goblin dude?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Egert is now a part of the traveling caravan.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, while you guys are
The dude we kidnapped.
I kidnap him. John just convinced him to come with us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you guys are kind of just like standing around in the center of town.
Do we see Crom pass by?
Yeah. Crom comes up to you and tells you this.
Oh. Well, would you rather meet him on the road or in town?
If we are going to be in a confrontation with him, I'd rather it be outside of Broken Wheel.
Then we'll intercept him on the road with tact and grace.
Paisley's eating cheese.
So back to Dakota.
I'm also eating cheese.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Okay, well, let's go find him, I guess. Do we have any
Okay.
idea where he's,
There's something
like, the
happening?
general fucking vicinity of where he's at?
I would say, since you guys have all been in this world for this long, he's in a town. Garna says he's about 2 days out from Broken Wheel, and the only town that's
I'm gonna
close
send him
enough
a
for that-
message. Sending stone.
Okay. Dope. The only town close enough for that would be Venari. Okay, so you send him a message.
Yeah, hold on. I'm thinking about what to send.
Okay.
It's just gonna be simple. Need your
Yeah.
assistance. Where are you? Urgent.
You get a surprisingly fast response. Well, if it isn't my friend Crom, how are you? I am in Venari, on my way to Broken Wheel. I will be there in 2 days.
He knows how the sending spell works. I don't know why he was like, "How are you?" Asking another question.
Yeah.
Maybe he's hiding something.
Or he's intelligent and trying to make you burn
He
spells.
sends you hear a voice in your head. How urgent is this? I can get there faster.
So he does the
Need be.
sending back.
Yeah.
I
can get there faster if need be.
Uh.
And his is pretty short. It cuts off there.
Yeah. And I just reply, the quicker you can make it here, the better it will be. I'm doing well, by the way.
You get another message. Perfect.
Send feet pics. And I choose not to respond to that one.
Okay.
And then I tell them that he said he's in Venari, he's on his way here, 2 days. He said he can make it here faster. I don't know if that means that he will be going the normal route.
Should we try and intercept him?
We don't know the
Yeah.
route he's going to take.
Well, what's the most obvious route?
Teleportation?
Well, he said what, 2 days?
Or
if he was gonna teleport, it wouldn't take that long.
Or he can be here quicker. He didn't. The 2 days was before I said to be here quicker.
Perhaps we wait half a day and then set up a tactful ambush outside of town after a half day.
Fair. It's tough to set up an ambush if we don't know where he's coming from, though. What if he teleports into the middle of town and then we have to...
Well, if he's going to
restrain-
teleport, he's going to do it today.
Teleport still has a range.
We'd have to get within range
Yeah.
then. Okay.
Just because you would know, teleport doesn't specify a range.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Oh, I thought it did.
You just have to know where you're going. It's like Nightcrawler, right?
You
Nightcrawler
don't even
has a
really-
range.
You just need to have a vague idea, and the more you know the location, the better chance you have of getting there.
That you can see within range. Oh, wait, that's the creature portion. Yeah, no range.
Yeah, it's a there's teleportation circle, and then there's teleportation. Teleportation circle is like guaranteed, but you need a teleportation circle. Teleport, you don't need a circle, but it's not guaranteed.
Okay, but I have some concerns with scrapping in town. Everybody's busy working. I don't want anything to get out of hand and disrupt our progress. You know what I mean?
So we wait half a day. If he's not in town by then, we set up outside.
Okay. I was thinking more like we lure him outside the walls. If he does get inside. Don't have to. It just might be.
Let's use the let's use the Theo's fort.
Theo's fort. That's perfect.
We can tell him that we have found something. Our mages can't quite make heads or tails of it. We need him. We would like his assistance in figuring out what we found, and we bring him there.
Okay. This is a good location. Our plan is set.
Okay.
Are we going into the fort?
No.
Yeah.
We don't have to. I just want to make sure none of our busy bees around here are scattering. Ooh. Even if he starts to get suspicious partway there, we can scrap with them as long as we're outside of town. Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be there as long as we start bringing him out that way. He is a mage. Do we have any way to stop him from doing his mage stuff?
Well, I find an unconscious foe is incapable of casting spells.
Yeah, we'll have to really get the jump on him. I don't really have much, except for this
Just kind of
potion.
bring out a rope from my bag. Meh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, I say, Chrome just gets real big. Hits him with a big ol' fist. Big ol' fist. Yeah. 10 out of 10. I think that's a good idea.
You want me to just fist Zealous?
Yeah, just fist him. Get real big.
Or we'll
and
just
then
choke him out. You know.
Or I fist him
choking or
and then
fisting.
get big.
and then get big. Whatever does it
Nice.
for you. Whatever you need to get big, Dakota.
Yeah, I just like grab Zealous, quickly throw a thumb in his mouth, and then go giant.
This is back to like the Ant-Man can beat Thanos by crawling in his butt and expanding.
Pretty much. Dude, actually, that's actually interesting. If somebody casts Reduce Person on me,
Yeah.
and then I used my Giant's Might, I would go become giant.
I believe Giant's Might specifically says becomes as large as the space you're contained in.
No, it says you become giant.
Are you
Well,
sure?
that's also assuming that you have more pressure than the other person. Wouldn't you both just kind of plorp into blood and guts?
Giant's Might. As a bonus action, you magically gain the following benefits. If you are smaller than large, you become large.
It doesn't say anything about space.
Oh, it says if you lack the room to become large, your size doesn't change.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the Ant-Man butt plan.
Ant-Man.
Well, Kyle could still allow it.
Kyle.
Because you also have to think, like, would my character have the strength to split his skull open?
Probably.
You can definitely try.
I'm gonna go with why don't we just set up and use the goddamn surprise round on him, because we have 2 champion fighters at 18th level and a Ruin Knight and a fucking 17th level Ranger.
Yeah.
That's like 16 attacks before he does anything. We'll knock him unconscious, tie him up, and figure out where to go from there.
Okay.
Wait. Question.
Oh, I forgot Levi. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
okay.
like, where do I get in?
So if you became tiny,
Yep.
right, like Ant-Man tiny, and then got swallowed by someone, and then became regular size, could you become like an Athena and like crawl out of their head while becoming really big?
No.
Or would
It
you
depends
just
on the-
instantly use their body as a suit?
Yeah.
I would say it depends on the wording of what spell you are using.
Because, like, if we go
I will
exactly
say,
as this is written,
yeah.
if there was branches above my head, I would hit those branches. So would it stop me from becoming large?
If you lack the room to become larger size, so I would say if you're pushing something open, maybe. I will say probably just DM ruling, you would both be taking quite a bit of damage.
Oh, no, that's fine. I can take a lot more damage than Zealous can.
Yeah.
That'd be like
What do you know?
technique.
Legend.
Like the ultimate assassination like signature. They just like get swallowed, become giant size, and explode their target.
Mainly because I have 182 hit points.
Okay.
Maybe he's got like a necklace that gives him plus 40 to Constitution. He sells magic items.
Yeah, but that's tricks. He might have some tricks up his sleeve.
Of course he does. Bo Daniel stole a necklace that can literally bring people back from the dead, and he just had it on display.
Oh, could you imagine though if someone like went inside you, exploded out your gut, killed you, and then the amulet brought you back to life, and it's just like, ah.
Hey, that amulet's still sitting on Bo Daniel.
It depends. If you exploded, resurrection doesn't work if you cut off their head.
That's not true. True resurrection is as long as the soul is willing. You don't even need a body.
Well, you said cast resurrection, not true resurrection.
Oh, well, that's what's on the amulet.
So if that's on Bo Daniel's body, is he gonna come back to life?
He can't activate it. He's dead.
So somebody's gotta activate it?
Oh no,
Sucks
no.
to fucking
It's
suck.
the 7th level resurrection. Restores any missing body parts.
Let's not do that.
Dark.
I think we figured out that we're gonna post up and hide.
Yeah, no, we're gonna ambush him.
Yeah,
Well, we're talking about exploding inside of people, so...
do that.
I mean,
every
maybe we
day.
have a passionate night on our way over there, and
Sir Yawn looks seductively at Crom.
Yeah.
Oh.
but anyway, it's 5 o'clock now.
Yeah. So
So
we'll
hopefully,
leave off with the party planning to explode someone from the inside out.
Don't say it like that.
Ant-Man Thanos style.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good title for this episode.
Just
Style.
inside of them or fist them.
We didn't come to those two
Oh.
conclusions.
Fist them or explode inside of them. I like it.
Both.
D&D.
Why
D&D.
not both?
Yeah, so you guys will leave off with that plan with the promise of going to Lur's thing later in the day. Yeah. Thank you all for
They did
joining
just
us.
they did just release a patch, so hopefully we'll be able to get our boards fixed. But thank you guys for joining us, and hopefully next week we have everything back on a working state.
Oh,
Yeah.